Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm finally back from my massive 17-day road trip, taking me over 6,000 miles of driving with stops in North and South Dakota, Yellowstone, Grand Teton, Idaho. So if you want to check out those vlogs, tune into my other channel, Shabby's Extra, to check out those road trip vlogs. But for today, we're back here at Team Toyota of Princeton to check out this brand new 2025 Toyota Crown Signia. The color here is oxygen white. We have a black leather interior. This is the XLE all-wheel drive trim. So we're going to check this out, and you can let me know, is this new Crown Signia this lifted wagon? And that's what I'm going to call it because that's the way it looks. Kind of like a Subaru Outback competitor. That's how I feel about it right now. But you can let me know if this car is the one you would buy if you need a car with some extra room for storage. So let's dig in. Front end of the Crown Signia in the oxygen white, full spread of LED lighting up front with separate headlight housings and turn signals and daytime running light housings. We got that stamped looking grille, which I think looks cool. Gloss black down around the front splitter area, which could take a beating over time. But as we come around to our wheel and tire setup, we have a 19-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Toyota badge on the center cap. Now these wheels are wrapped in Bridgestone Acopia all-season tires, 225 on the width of 55 series sidewall 19s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. As we come on back, that's what I mean by a lifted wagon. It's a Crown. That's a station wagon for the most part. I know people don't like that word, but it really reminds me, especially when you get to the cargo area, of what I see inside a Subaru Outback. So I really think Toyota is trying to get a piece of the action against the Outback with this vehicle. As we come into our side view mirrors, we're going to go gloss black with LED turn signals, color match on the front and the rear door handle, the fuel filler cap on the left side. Up top, we do have a roof spoiler coming off the top, chrome on the roof rails, color matched roof, shark fin antenna, no sunroof on this XLE. Rear end of the Crown Signia, we do have the roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below on the glass, full spread of LED lighting on the back as well. HEV all-wheel drive for hybrid electric vehicle. The Crown name right in the middle with the Toyota badge. XLE over here on the right of the tailgate. Again, gloss black down below with our exhaust tucked up underneath the rear of the vehicle. We're under the hood of this Crown Signia, and what are we looking at for a power plant? Well, we got Toyota's 2.5-liter inline four-cylinder hybrid engine, mated to an electronically controlled CVT transmission, 240 net horsepower, 178 pound-feet of torque. This Crown Signia can tow up to 2,700 pounds, MPGs 39 in the city, 37 on the highway, 38 combined. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price for the 25 Toyota Crown Signia XLE is $43,590. This vehicle has got some options on it. We'll check those out when we go over the window sticker. But then once we add in the options and a destination and delivery fee of $1,450 from Toyota's Aichi, Japan assembly plant, we have a total MSRP from the factory of $46,989. So let's check out the interior. Before we get to the door panel, if you want a Toyota vehicle that's 100% made in Japan of 100% Japanese parts, this Crown Signia fits the bill. Now, as we come to our front door panel, again, we have the black leather. We're going to go soft touch up top. Then we're going to go black leather on the insert with that copper or bronze look on the door handle. 2 memory seat settings, super soft armrest with the cross stitch. We do have some gloss black around the switchgear, but the switchgear itself is flat black. And then we do have our power fold mirrors on this Crown Signia XLE. So that's all set there. Down below, we do have a kind of tight door pocket for a larger vehicle. And then we're going to go with our standard audio system into the footbox. Nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. The all-season mats in the vehicle at this time. We do have illuminated door sill plates to welcome you to the vehicle on the front 2 doors. Then we're going to go with full power with lumbar for the driver, power seat without lumbar for the front passenger. Black leather, looking good. Again, that copper or bronze piping, perforated, looks really nice. It's really classy. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver, except you don't get memory seats. And up top, we're going to go soft touch, more of this, I'm going to call it bronze, into our heat and air vent. Looks good. Then more soft touch. Then down below, we do have a nice large glove box. Infotainment screen, we have Toyota's 12.3-inch latest and greatest multimedia system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in nav through Google Maps, but that is a subscription only. We do have our music right here, and you got to subscribe to listen. Integrated streaming, take your music with you, 3-month subscription from your Toyota app. Again, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. I'm getting music out of my phone. And then we do have our Bluetooth. We do have our vehicle settings where you can set up our climate, comfort, trip information. Since this is a hybrid vehicle, we got the energy flow meter there as well. And then your vehicle alerts, regular settings where you can set up your driver profile, Bluetooth device, Wi-Fi hotspot, all that jazz, over-the-air software updates. So they got you set there. Backup camera. We go to reverse. Nice large backup camera right here. I'm not seeing a trajectory lines. Let's see if I can get them. There we go. They just had them off. With trajectory, nice and clear. Good thing I figured that one out. So that looks good. We go back to park. And now, push button start. We have dual climate right here. 3-stage heated seats, 3-stage ventilated seats for the driver and the front passenger. They can be hooked in with your climate system, as well as your heated steering wheel right here in the middle, which can be hooked in with your climate system as well. So I do like that. Down below, vertically mounted wireless charging pad, 2 USB-Cs, an area for storage. Here is the gear shift that's going to take you through this electronically controlled CVT. Drive modes, traction control off, auto vehicle hold, EV only mode. We have 2 cup holders right there. Would have been nice to have a trim ring though. And then we have our Toyota key fob, lock, unlock, pop the tailgate, panic button, and it says Toyota Crown on the back. But nowhere on this car does it say Crown Signia. It just says Crown. The only place you get Crown Signia is on the window sticker. Nice soft armrest, open it up. Oops. Removable tray for storage. And then down below, 12 volt and another USB-C. Toyota Crown steering wheel, nice leather wrap wheel with the cross stitch. We have the Toyota badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel. I have enough room to get in and out of the vehicle at 5'11" though. We have our telephone and voice commands up top, gloss black down below, flat black up top, controls for the digital portion of your dash right here. And then on the right side, you got your adaptive cruise, safety suite controls, modes for your infotainment system. We do have paddles to go up and down the simulated gears of the CVT, or electronically controlled CVT manually if you like. Left stalk, headlight controls, right stalk, front and rear windshield wipers. As we come over to the left, we have our adaptive high beams on or off. We do have our headlight washers on or off. We have our windshield wiper heater on or off. Now, down underneath that, you got your trip odometer, bright and dim the dash. And then we have our fuel filler door and to pop the tailgate. We do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have our digital dash. So let's check out our available drive modes. We have Sport. We have Custom, which is, configure your own. And then we drop down the Normal and Eco. So I think for today's drive, since this is a hybrid, we'll stay in Normal. I don't want to drive an Eco. So that's where we have that. So that looks good. And then, of course, you have additional information in the center. Again, you can go ahead and change your views. And then once you get the one that you want, we're going to stick with one. You can hit OK. And then you can go over and you can change the left side if you want and see what information you want over there. Or you can come back and go over to the other side, see what you want to have up. So it's nice and easy to use, and it's fully digital. Overhead console, there it is. If you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, the button that says door, you push it in and leave it in. When you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. No moonroof to show you. We do have our rear view mirror. We do have our home link right underneath there, so they got you set there. And then our sun visor with vanity and an LED light. Interior lighting is LED. And then does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the rear of the Crown Signia, we have the rear door panel, same soft touch up top, same nice soft armrest with that bronze trim and on the door handle. We do have heated seats for both outboard rear seat passengers, which is nice. Now, I have the seat set for my driving position, so we'll hop on in. Nice and easy to get in. Big flat roof, plenty of room at 5'11" for my head, shoulders, and knees. Leather seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. In the back here, 2 heat and air vents, again with that bronze piping. And then we do have 2 USB-Cs for your rear seat passengers. And then rear seats, same nice leather with the piping, with the cross stitch, perforated, super soft. And then our armrest, super soft, 2 cup holders. So overall, this is a really comfortable and spacious cabin on this Crown Signia. Getting in the cargo area of your Crown Signia, you can pop the tailgate from the key fob or from the dash, or you can come to the back and right underneath the O in Crown, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. And now with the rear seats up, 25.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Crown. As we come in further, we have the Crown all-season floor mat, front license plate bracket. Underneath here, you got some more storage, but no jack. You got to fix a flat, no spare. The battery is in the back as well. And then as we look through, we have this really nice felt lined on the interior, feels really good. And we come across to this side, again, feels really good. Now, we do have pull levers for our rear seats, so we just pull them down they go. We have a removable security shader tonneau cover, and now with the rear seats down and that tonneau cover out, we're looking at 68.8 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Crown Signia. Window sticker time on this Crown Signia. Here we go. 25 Crown Signia XLE, oxygen white, made in Japan. We don't have the government safety ratings yet. Here are the MPG estimates. Standard equipment right here. Options. There's your illuminated door sill plates. Total MSRP $46,989. Take this baby up for a spin. All right, so we're out on the road driving this 25 Crown Signia XLE all-wheel drive, and right off the bat, great visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirrors, no problem, rear window, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that jazz in this Crown Signia for safety. LED exterior lighting up front and out back for safety as well. And it is really comfortable to sit and drive this car. Wow, these seats are nice on the rump and on the back. I got the power lumbar on the driver's side if I need to ease my back on a long road trip. So they're really comfortable, and overall the car is fairly quiet. Now, this is obviously they've discontinued the Venza, and this is kind of like the Venza replacement, but then again it kind of isn't, because the Venza had a much louder cockpit and it was much less expensive than this. The XLE for 25 is the base trim on the Crown, and you get a lot of nice stuff, but you're going to pay almost 47 G's for it. And then you can move up to the Limited, same power plant and everything, but you get more interior amenities in the Limited. So, and that's even more money. So those are your two choices for 25 in the Crown Signia. But since it's based on the Crown, which is their top of the line sedan, you got the Crown feel inside the Signia. It feels like I'm driving a Toyota Crown sedan, but I do have a wagon on the back to give me extra room. And that's really what this is all about. And that's why I think Toyota wants a piece of the Subaru Outback market, because the Outback sells like crazy for Subaru. It's a big seller, and that's moving up in price. You're still going to pay more for this, without a doubt. But if you go equivalent trim to equivalent trim, but this drives really, really well. Plus, it's a hybrid, and the Outback right now isn't a hybrid. So if that's important to you, then you got that here with the Crown Signia. But it's smooth. We got enough sidewall, 55 series sidewall, to soak up the bumps. The suspension's really well damped. Feels really good on the road. No doubt about that. So, steering is nice and light, but tight and right. So there's no playing the wheel. You point this wheel where you want the car to go, and it responds immediately, just like the Crown sedan does. Test out our brakes. Nice, stops in a straight line, no problem. And now we'll take off. And it gets up to speed okay. Is this a fast car? No. Is it adequate on the horsepower and torque? Yes, I would say it is. All right, so now we're going to come down here, test out our turning radius on this Crown Signia. The spec is 19.75 feet to turn this car around 180 degrees. So let's see. And it turns around beautifully. No problem at all. And now we'll test out our acceleration. Again, brand new engine, so we're going to feather it in. So I'm not going to stand on it. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. And it gets up to speed just fine. Now we are going to try out our sport mode with manual paddle shift. Let's see how this ECVT responds. You really can't tell. You get a little bump, as you can see, when you go on the downshift. But when you go upshift on the paddles, you get a little sound as it tries to change the simulated gears. But frankly, I don't know how much people are going to use the paddles in sport drive in this Crown Signia if they're looking to get the 38 combined MPGs this thing has. But it's there if you want it. That's how I'm going to leave it. But let me know what you think. If you're in the market for this, I'm going to call it lifted wagon because it drives just like the Crown. It's really nice to drive just like the Crown, but it's got the wagon back with more storage space. So if you're looking for that lifted wagon, are you going to go with this Toyota Crown Signia and pay a little extra to get the hybrid and get the nicer interior, top of the line sedan wagon? Or are you going to go out and are you going to get yourself a Subaru Outback? Let me know in the comments. You can get the Subaru Outback, of course, with Subaru's turbo engine and get more horsepower than this car. And you're going to get a little bit more storage space in the back in the Outback as well. But you let me know what you would do. Crown Signia or Outback, put it in the comments. But I do want to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to their very first 2025 Toyota Crown Signia XLE all-wheel drive and oxygen white for a review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.